Good morning. Sorry for starting late. We are now 18 on the call. We're just okay, now 19 participants, so we can start. Apologies, please. Welcome everyone to another webinar session from the Post Service Department, Office of the Head of Service. My name is Bisi Roland, and I am your host for today. The director, Mrs. Dorodola, she's unavoidably absent. She's on an official assignment, but the permanent secretary and the head of service appreciate your presence this morning. I welcome all the members of the Association of Lagos State Retired Heads of Service and Permanent Secretary that are on the call. And of course, our distinguished retirees and serving officers. Okay, now I think we are now like 21, so more people are joining. So welcome everyone once again. Our topic for today is nature's remedies for the golden years. And we have a seasoned facilitator in the house, Mrs. Oluwatomi Olatoye. She's a social entrepreneur, an urban agriculture influencer, and a health coach with over 15 years of impactful experience in urban agriculture, household food security, and wellness promotion. Her work bridges the gap between sustainable food production, nutrition, and community empowerment. She's the managing director of Green Gold Foods and Beverages Limited. And she's also the founder of the Urban Agriculture School in Ibadan, where she has trained and mentored numerous individuals and groups in practical urban farming, nutrition, education, and natural health practices. A certified naturopath, Mrs. Olatoye's community-driven initiatives include the Obe Project, which empowers women to cultivate indigenous soup ingredients, the Alternative Feeds for Catfish program, and the Faith Garden concept, which is the food always in the home garden concept. And this promotes household food production and nutritional resilience. Her Joseph Storehouse initiative focuses on post-harvest processing and value addition for local produce. She's a graduate from the University of Ibadan and Lagos, and also she got a scholarship from the University of Virginia. I'm sorry, I don't know the pronunciation of that, in Netherlands. Um, Beyond her entrepreneurial and community engagements, she is a co-facilitator with Faith-Driven Entrepreneur Global, a member of CHE Global, and an urban agriculture facilitator at the Lead City University and Dominican University, both in Ibadan. She is also the founder of Hope Alive Training Academy, an urban agriculture school, and the Africa Women in Business and Ministry Multipurpose Cooperative and Network. Wow. Good morning, madam. Please unmute yourself, ma. Welcome.
Good morning, Mrs. Roland. Good morning, everybody in the house.
Yes,
Thank you for that
thank you for your
introduction.
presence. Yes,
Okay.
thank you, ma. So the floor is yours, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. I welcome every one of us to this special event. I will call it special event because I know that at the end of this training, we'll be stronger and be more committed to our health and our food. And I also want to say thank you to the permanent secretary and all the leaders of this organization. Thank you for inviting me. I'm so grateful to be here again. I think I've been here before, so this is my second time. So first, I won't, without wasting time, my name is still Olatoye, and I'm talking live from my garden. Can you see my plants behind me? Some of my plants behind me anyway. So we'll be discussing today, and I know that it's going to be a really impactful session. First of all, I want us to know that aging is a gift from God. So we should be grateful that we are aging. We should be grateful that we are 50. Okay, for some of majority of us, maybe life starts at 50. So we should be grateful. Being aging should not bring sorrow, should not bring depression, should not bring disease. It should bring joy, and we have to be grateful to God for keeping our lives. I know that some of us, we have lost some of our colleagues, maybe when they were under 50, some at 50, some at 60, but we should be grateful to God. That's the first thing, gratitude. So when we talk about feeding or living well above 50, the first thing I want to tell of us is we should be grateful to our maker. Gratitude. When we are grateful, we'll be joyful. Because when we are not joyful, sickness will come, depression will come, a lot of things will come, and we'll be confused, we will get tired easily. But when we are grateful to the Almighty God for keeping us, joy comes from our heart. And when there is joy, there is wellness. So we are also going to look at attitude. We are going to look at herbs. We are going to look at gardening. We are going to look at our food. So there is not one thing that can make us age gracefully. It's not one thing. Some people, it's unforgiveness that is making them look so ugly at 60. Some people, it's bitterness. Some people, it's just lifestyle. I met an elderly man and said he's 70 years old. And I looked at him. I thought the man is 40. And he told me that I'm 70. I said, wow, you look 40. He said, please, can you tell me your secret? He said, number one, I always forgive. Number two, I always forgive. Number three, I always forgive. He said, I always sometimes. He said the reason why he's looking grateful is that he doesn't have any bitterness in his heart. Nobody's stressing him. He's always happy and he's enjoying his life. That's why he's looking so young. So for him, the key to aging gracefully is forgiveness. So to some of us, it might be that. But I just take one or two things from that: gratitude and unforgiveness, bitterness, let them go. Maybe somebody has offended you over time and you're finding it difficult to let go. Just talk to your maker, talk to God about it and let it go. Let it go. You don't have time. You don't have time more. There are more serious things that you can do that can make you age gracefully and be happy. So the first lesson that we are taking away from me is gratitude. Let's be grateful to God that we are alive. The gift is a gift to be alive. Then the second one is your food. Your food. Most of the sickness that is around us or happening to people around us is as a result of what they are taking in. Majority, let me say majority, is because of what we are eating. So what's your food like? Is your food fueling your system or destroying your system? You must be able to answer that. Is your food healing you or killing you? Is your food your medicine or your food is a poison? How do I identify if my food is killing me? The first thing you ask yourself is what I'm eating, is it natural or not natural? You know, there's this adage that says your food, like this quote that everybody quotes and say food as medicine. But I've added something to my own quote. And I said, if your food is not natural, it cannot be your medicine. Yes. A medicine is something that you take in to treat an ailment. So if I'm taking over processed food, is it healing me or destroying me? Your body needs living enzymes. Your body needs living nutrients to function very well. So the first definition of food as medicine is that food must be natural. When I say natural, it's not over-processed, nothing has been added to it. Nothing has been added to it to change the form or to change the nutrients. I don't want to mention brands, but let me just say spaghetti. If I put spaghetti on the table, a cooked spaghetti and a cooked ofada rice, local rice, which one is natural, which one is not natural? I believe that all of us know that the ofada is natural, despite the fact that I've cooked it, but it's still natural because when they are processing it, no chemical, nothing has been added to it when they are processing, when it's being processed. But the other one, a lot of things have been added to it. It has gone through a lot of modifications, something has been added. So it's not natural. So anytime you want to eat, I always tell people, I don't like to give you, and what should I eat? What should I not eat? The first question you ask yourself, my food, is it natural or it's not natural? If it's not natural, then you know that you have to adjust it. So your journey to wellness or keeping fit or keeping well at 50 and above is to concentrate on eating more natural food. Honestly, there's nothing like natural food. Your vegetables are natural, your orange, your fruits are natural. Those ones are even uncooked. Your fruits, you don't need to cook orange before you take it. You don't need to cook pineapple before you take it. You don't need to cook cabbage before you take it. You don't need to cook carrot before you take it. So those ones are natural food. And you don't need to, there are some vegetables that you don't need to cook when you take them. So your food is very, very important. It's very, very important. I know that majority of us, we are used to bread, we're used to processed food. We can reduce it. Everything about bread is not natural. There's nothing natural about bread. And I always tell people one of the most dangerous food in the world is bread. I hope there's no baker in the house. If there is baker, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Some people cannot do without bread. So you can't go out of market. Nigeria is a big market. So if some of us are not eating bread, doesn't mean that you'll be out of business. But that's the truth. Everything inside bread is dead. There's nothing living. The sugar, the flour, everything is dead. So as you're eating it, you're not adding any value to your system. Honestly, you're just eating to quench hunger. You know, you can eat to quench hunger or you can eat to receive nutrients. Most of us in Nigeria will eat to quench hunger and thirst. That's why we drink Coke. We drink all the carbonated drinks because we just want to quench hunger. At the end of the day, we don't really quench the hunger. The thirst. When you drink water, normal water will quench your thirst more than carbonated drinks. So don't eat because you want to quench hunger or you want to quench thirst. Eat because your body needs it. Eat because you need medicine in your body. So your food is important. Then number two, please, I just want to say some things before we go into this slide. Number two is your exercise. I want to encourage you to exercise daily. I do a lot of exercise. I walk in the garden, just do a lot of exercise. It will also help you. The easiest or the best exercise is walking. You can just walk for 30 minutes a day and you'll be fine. 30 minutes a day. If you don't want to do all the just do 30 minutes a day. There are times I don't have time to do all the real gym stuff, but I walk 30 minutes a day. So 30 minutes a day. Even if you don't know, if you don't know how to do it on your own, when you go out, pack away. If I'm going to Alausa, I can decide to pack at ShopRite. So I'll walk from ShopRite to Alausa. I've done a little exercise. So you can pack far away from your location so that you can achieve your 30 minutes in a day. Then you do regular checkup. I don't want to forget that. That's why I'm starting with preambles. There's nothing wrong in doing checkup. There's nothing wrong in doing that. When you do checkup, it gives you information of what is in your body, how your body is function, what you need to correct, what you need to adjust. Then when you have such information, then you now look for solution. There are so many solutions out there. Medical solution, orthodox, about so many. But if you don't have knowledge of the state of your body, there's no way you can help your body. So regular checkup is important. It's very, very important. Don't say it's too expensive. Medication is more expensive than regular checkup. So let it be part of your checklist in a month or in a year, regular checkup. I'll check my BP, check my blood pressure. I know there's some machine that will check everything. We have quantum machine that gives you summary of everything that's going on in your body. So you have an idea of what is wrong and how to take care of it. So let's go to the slide. Let me follow the slide now. Are you with me? Please, if you have me, just say unmute yourself and say I'm here. I know we are busy people, but
I'm here. I'm with you.
Okay,
I'm here.
I'm with
And
you.
I'm enjoying it.
I think the first 10 people, I'll send a free gift to you. The first 10 people say I'm here.
I'm here. Oh.
I'm here. I'm with you.
Barrister Rotimi is here. Oh.
Okay, I think
Okay.
Okay, please just type your name on the chat box. Just type your name so that we can have the record of it. First 10 people, then I'll send a gift through Mrs. Roland. Thank you. So we'll go to the slide now. Oh. Yes, I hope Lagos is good, ma.
Yes, I'm enjoying your program. Continue.
Yes, ma. Yes, so let's now focus on what our body needs. Let's focus on herbal remedy. There's so many things, there's so many plants, so many fruits, so many vegetables that we can eat, but I will just narrow it down to common ones that are easily available around you. So don't limit the scope of your healing to my presentation. If I talk about one herbal plant that can help you with headache, it doesn't mean there are no other herbs that will help you, as this is just a format. The first thing that all of us need, we need energy and vitality. We need energy. So I'll start from energy. If you don't have energy, you'll be here. If you don't have energy, you can't say I'm here. If you don't have energy, you can't type I'm enjoying this lecture. Mommy Bolaji Oni, thank you, ma. More blessings, ma. If you don't have energy, you can't do all those things. So let's look at our energy. What can give me energy on a daily basis? I'm recommending moringa. The reason why I'm recommending moringa for energy and vitality is almost all the nutrients, almost all the micronutrients that the body needs is inside moringa. I call moringa multivitamins. So when I have almost all the nutrients, almost all the micronutrients my body needs, it means that I will have energy. All of us, we are so used to moringa that we are even underestimating moringa. I'm sure we all have moringa. If you have moringa in your house, please type yes. Moringa. If you have a moringa tree in your house or your neighbors, if it's in your neighbors as your own, don't tell your neighbor. If it's on your street, it's your own. You have access to it. Just go there and pluck it. So if you have moringa in your house or in your neighborhood, just type yes. Because moringa is multivitamins. So if you need energy, you need multivitamins to get all the vitality and the energy you need. So the first thing I will recommend is moringa. And I will tell you how you can use moringa. Moringa can be used as fresh. You can pluck the leaves and chew raw. You will still get access to nutrients. You can take moringa as dry powder. You can take some moringa, dry it, and keep the powder in a airtight pouch or a container in your house and use it. You take 1 teaspoon of moringa, put it in water, whether hot or cold, and you drink it. You are taking your vitamins. You can take moringa as tea. In my company, we have moringa tea. But if you don't have access to my tea, you can still take moringa everywhere. So you can put the dry powder in hot water and drink as tea. You can strip fresh moringa leaves, boil it, the water will turn green, and you drink it as tea. Do you know what I do for my children? Children, they don't want, hey, mommy, what are you putting inside this food now? Is it every time that we want steakhouse? Yeah. I used to fight with them before, but now I don't fight with anybody. Anytime I want to cook, please, I want to cook. Leave me. I don't want you to help me. So I will strip a lot of moringa, put it in the water. If we are taking pap, or we are taking eba, or we are taking amala, it's green water that I used to cook. So nobody is fighting me that I'm giving them agbo. So I'll just sieve the leaves of plenty moringa, boil it in my eba water, sieve the moringa leaves out. So when I want to prepare my eba, I'm using green water to prepare my eba. I'm adding vitamins to my eba. And when I finish doing my eba, it doesn't show that there is green. The water is green. So you can also do that. You can use moringa to cook all your food. When I cook beans, I put moringa there. When I cook fried rice, I put moringa. So you can add moringa to all your cooking. Remember, it's your multivitamins, and you need multivitamins every day. So you can take your moringa every day. Can use it to cook all your food every day. The next thing I'm going to recommend is ginger plus honey tea. Everybody must have ginger at home. Anytime I'm traveling, I always have ginger in my bag because ginger is a powerful antioxidant. Ginger activates your body to absorb when you eat. You know, there are times you eat, your body doesn't take all the nutrients that but when you take ginger activates your system to absorb the nutrient that the food that you have eaten is releasing in your intestine. So ginger helps you to absorb nutrients. Ginger helps with pain. Any form of pain is a painkiller. Ginger, if you have diarrhea and you chew ginger, diarrhea will stop. If you are feeling confused, if you are confused, I always tell people ginger is a first aid herb. First aid herb. The same way we have first aid in our schools, in our offices, ginger is also a first aid herb. If you are sick or you don't know what is wrong with you, just go and chew ginger. That's your first aid. Chew ginger or cayenne pepper. Once you chew ginger, then you can now begin to think and sort out yourself. So ginger is also very good. You can chew it fresh. You can grate it and add it to your cooking. You can dry it and blend it and turn to powder and add it to all your cooking. It's also a spice. So you can also drink it as tea. Grate it, put it in hot water, add your honey to it, and you are good to go. So for energy and vitality, I'm recommending ginger and honey. The second thing that you have to work on is your memory, dementia. As we are getting older, we tend to forget things. I'm just looking at some of the symptoms of aging. Energy, vitality, we have handled that. Then your memory is very important. A lot of people are going to dementia, and when you forget things easily, if your child or somebody sends 1 million to your account, you can forget there's 1 million in the account, and you'll be praying for money. And somebody smarter than you can say, mommy, there's no money in your account or something like that. Please don't let us lose our money. Our memory is very important. So as you are aging, please take care of your memory. And I'm recommending 2 plants for that. One of the best memory plants in the world is gotu kola. If you can Google it and learn about gotu kola. We have gotu kola tea, and we also have the plants. So if you don't have access to our tea, because our tea is one of the fastest selling tea, the gotu kola, we don't even have it. People book for it so that when we produce it, we now send it to them. But you can have the plants, can have it in your garden. 4 or 5 leaves of gotu kola every day is good for you. It helps the body's blood to flow to your system, and it helps your memory. In some countries, they call it plants of longevity. It means that when you take gotu kola, you live longer than the present age. So me, I want to be 120. If you want to be 120, just do do a sign that I'm going to be 120. I want to be 120. Nigeria is not good, but I still want to be 120. It means that Nigeria is good. So gotu kola, it grows in Nigeria, though it's not our native plant. So we bought it from somebody that came from India, and it's already growing very well here. So you can also have it in your garden and chew the leaves regularly. It boosts your mental fitness. Then rosemary is common. You can get rosemary spice in the market. Just make sure you buy fresh one, or the one that have not been over processed. Add it to your warm water and drink it as tea and use it to cool. So those 2 plants, gotu kola and rosemary, they are very good for your memory. You can also sniff rosemary, can boil it, and when the steam is coming out, just cover your head of the cup. Gotu kola is very important. In some countries where gotu kola grow very well, they realize that elephants eat gotu kola, And that's why they also call it elephant plants. And when it comes to analysis about brain of animals, elephant has one of the sharpest brain in the world. I read a documentary on them. I watched a documentary on elephant, and it said if an elephant travels from Lagos, I just use Lagos to Lagos and Ibadan, for example. If an elephant leaves Lagos and walk inside the bush and gets to Lagos, that when the elephant is coming back, that elephant will come through the same route because he has a good memory of the path that elephant that it walked from Ibadan to Lagos. So it shows that it's a good plant created by God. So I recommend gotu kola and rosemary. Rosemary is everywhere. But for people who want gotu kola, we have it in as a plant, though it's expensive, but it doesn't matter. Well, anything that is good for your health is not expensive. Gotu kola is about 10,000 naira, and people are buying it. But the beauty of it is once you have a bucket of gotu kola in your compound, it will keep growing. So once we undo our memory, then we can go to our heart. Our heart is very important. Heart and blood pressure. A lot of people.
Mrs. Olatoye, I think her network. Oh, I think she's been thrown out. Okay, she's back on.
Hello? Okay, is the network back? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now, ma'am. We can hear you now.
The third one is your heart. Your heart is very important. Is the king, is everything about us is our heart. Your heart is very important. So I'm going to recommend 2 plants for your heart. It's hibiscus flower. You know, it doesn't mean your heart, there are no other plants that can take care of your heart, but I'm just recommending 2. Garlic. Garlic is everywhere. Garlic is one of the best antioxidants, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-aging plants that God has created. I know most of us don't like ginger because it smells. I always tell people it's better to smell and live longer than not to smell and die young. So there's nothing wrong in garlic, honestly. I love garlic. Now I know it's expensive now. So when I buy garlic, because my children don't need garlic as I need it, so I always hide my garlic. And when they want to cook, I will count it and give them. I don't want anybody to waste my garlic anyhow. Most of us, I know we take garlic, but we don't take enough. As an adult, you must take a bulb of garlic. If it's possible for you to take a bulb of garlic in a day, do it. You can grate it. That's what I do. I just grate it. I grate it. I put some in hot water and drink. In the afternoon, I drink. In the evening, I drink. But I always like to take 1 bulb. If you can't take it every day, you can take it twice a week or twice a week. But take enough. 1 tiny clove is not enough. You know, I'm into value addition. When we dry a bulb of garlic, it gives us 1 teaspoon. By the time you dry it and blend, it gives you 1 teaspoon. So it's better for us to take garlic powder, produced by yourself. No, I don't trust those garlic outside. If you buy a garlic outside and after 2 days, it doesn't coagulate, it's not 100% garlic. Most of the garlic we see out, when you shake it, it's like garri. It's no coagulation at all because garlic is highly hygroscopic. When you buy garlic and you open the seal and you don't cover it within 3 days, it coagulates. That's how to know whether your garlic is original or not. When I want to buy garlic outside, once I shake it, I don't see any sign of coagulation. I don't buy it because majority of what we buy is the back of garlic, the skin. Well, it's also useful, but it's not as potent as you eating garlic itself. So when you prepare it yourself, you turn it to powder. It becomes one teaspoon. So when I take 1 teaspoon a day, yeah, I've taken 1 bulb of garlic. So please make sure you take enough. Take enough garlic regularly. It helps your heart. It opens up your arteries so that your blood can flow freely. And Zobo also works like that. Zobo, we have a Zobo tea. We have Zobo stevia tea. Stevia will also open up your arteries to allow your blood to flow freely. So once you have all this thing and you check your blood pressure and it's high, just quickly go. They are just simple remedies that can lower your blood pressure. I don't want to talk about, there are so many plants that can lower your blood pressure, but I've limited it to 2 common ones that you can easily get around you. So next slide, please. Yes, a lot of adults complain about pains, arthritis, joints, my leg is paining me, I can't do my back and all that. For joints and bone health, you know, bone is all about calcium. So we need to take more of calcium into our system. Turmeric is anti-inflammatory, it's a fantastic anti-inflammatory plant. And tiger nut is also very good. I remember there was a time we went for an excursion in Idori. For some of us from Ondo State, we went to Idori and we had to climb, is it 600 steps? I climbed over 600 steps and we moved around the mountain. By the time I came down from the mountain, my legs were vibrating. And I became so afraid that will I wake up the following morning? My legs were vibrating. The pain was, but when I was there, I didn't feel the pain. But when I got back, and on my way home, I was just like, hey, I have a meeting tomorrow. Will I be able to go for this meeting? I just pray that I wake up well tomorrow morning. But when I got home, I searched my house. I said, what is calcium here? And I had tiger nut. I used to prepare tiger nut powder. So I packed almost 10 spoons of the powder, put it in water, and I started drinking. I drank, I didn't even eat. I drank. And the following morning, I did not feel one pain. I didn't feel any slight. I woke up and before I got to the office, and I later realized that, oh, the pain that I experienced, I didn't even experience anything. Tiger nut has calcium. So when you add your tiger nut to turmeric, they are also anti-inflammatory and they are painkiller. The 2 plants are painkillers. So that will help you with anything arthritis. And I always tell people, please, prevention is always better than cure. You can take all the things that food. Water is food. Like I said, anything that gives your body the nutrient that is needed is food. Water is food. So don't say I only drank 2 cups of water, so I'm not eating. You have eaten. No. If you take bitter leaf tea, you have eaten. If you take zobo, you have eaten. So when you see all these things as food, you will be attracted to them. Take your turmeric and tiger nut milk, you'll be fine. Don't wait until you begin to feel as pain before you take those things. Take them regularly. It's like taking juice. Instead of buying Coke, instead of buying Fanta, you can do turmeric milk. We call it turmeric milk. Add your tiger nut to it and take it in the morning and you'll be fine. Then sour sop is also a fantastic plant for painkiller, for any kind of pain. I remember one of our clients bought sour sop and he said he has not slept well for 9 years. For 9 years that he has not slept well for 9 years. And he said he used to have a lot of pain, excruciating pain on his back. And in less than 1 week, he actually went to a party. We do our tea at Souvenir. He went to a party and he was given our sour sop tea. So he said when he got home, we looked at it, the man lives in Iko, for someone he's a big man. Said, okay, what's this made in Nigeria? No, I'm not used to that. But later, somebody said you should take it. And he took it. He took it first day, second day, third day, fourth day. Within 1 week, he took everything. And he realized that, the first day, the second day, he found that the pain at the back has disappeared. So sour sop is also a painkiller. If you have access to our tea, fine. If you don't have access to our tea, plant one and take the fruits or the leaves. So it's also good for anything pain. So for some of us that have arthritis, I've recommended these 2 remedies for you. Next slide. For better relaxation and sleep, some of us don't sleep well. If I want to sleep at night, in the night, maybe I've stressed myself. The first thing I always take for sleep is vitamin A Gary. I don't want to mention it because It's not in the market. The people growing vitamin A cassava, there are not many. So few of us are enjoying vitamin A gari, but you can also invest in it. So if you have land, just go to IIT and buy vitamin A stem, cassava stem, and plant it. We need vitamin A gari. That gari is the best. It has vitamin A, it's good for your eyes, and it will make you sleep. You sleep like a baby that you won't remember anything. So I won't recommend vitamin A for everybody in my slide because you won't have access to it. So lemongrass is everywhere. Lemongrass is a calming tea. Are you depressed? Are you facing anxiety? Just go for lemongrass. Boil the lemongrass and drink as tea. Lemongrass is everywhere. If you don't have one, you can help us. We can help you get some and put in your garden. Then chamomile. Chamomile is the green tea. I've just started growing chamomile in my compound, and I'm looking forward to harvesting it very soon. Then the next one is passion flower, passion fruit. I know passion fruit is not common in our market, but the plant is readily available. If you have a farm, I would advise you to also plant passion fruit in your garden. The leaves has a lot of vitamin C, and the fruit has a lot of vitamin C. Speaking to one of our clients in Kwara State last week, he bought some passion fruit from us and he planted it. And he told me, Mama, I'm enjoying my passion fruit because there's no market for passion fruit. Now I don't know where my glasses is. I don't know where my glasses is. It shows that passion fruit is also good for your sight. It will help you to relax. You will sleep very well. It's also good for your skin and is an anti-aging fruit. So I will also recommend passion fruits in your garden. Then the next one is for digestion and detoxification. It's important. Your gut health is important. Sickness starts from your stomach, from your abdomen. If somebody wants to sick, when you fat and your fat is always smelling, check yourself. Your gut is not clean. When your mouth is always smelling, your gut is not clean. Those are the symptoms. Those are the signs that your body will give you so that you can check it. Your body is always speaking. Most of the time, we don't listen to our body. Headache is not headache. Headache is telling you something is wrong in your system. If you fat and your fat is always smelling, something is wrong in your stomach. You can decide to go on fruit fast for 3 days to clean your system. So for digestion and detoxification, bitter leaf is very good. Majority of us, we don't chew our food. We don't chew our food. We swallow our food. We swallow our food. Your teeth is for grinding. We are supposed to grind our food very well before we swallow it, so that when it gets into our stomach, your intestine, it will be easy for intestine to absorb the nutrients and push out the waste product. But because we don't chew, we pass the job of chewing to the stomach, and the stomach will be looking at the food and say, it's not my work. So the food that's supposed to live within the waste product that's supposed to leave your body within 24 hours will stay there for 36 hours, 3 days, because you have given the job of chewing to the stomach, and the stomach does not have the energy to do the chewing. So it will be looking at you and you'll be dragging itself. So today I want to encourage you, chew your food very well. Eating starts from the mouth. God has given us the teeth so that we can grind the food. I have a post. I'll send it to Mrs. Kolade to post on our platform. It said, your stomach is saying, I'm not a blender, so I'm not going to help you to blend your food. Your teeth is the blender. So allow your teeth to do the work. It's not easy to chew our food, though. Me too, that I'm talking about. I have to be conscious of myself. I said, Tommy, today you are chewing. Because when you are chewing gum and the food is delicious, you really want to rush it. So I check myself. I said, no, I'm chewing my food today. I talk to myself, Tommy, you are chewing that food today. So when I'm eating, I know that today is chewing day, so I chew. And when I chew my food, I always feel very light and happy, and happier. Let me say happier than when I don't chew. So you can, don't say it's not possible. It's possible. It's possible to chew everything. No? It's possible to chew gari. It's possible to chew ebao. It's possible. But start from the food that you can chew. Your rice. Most of all, we swallow our rice. If you eat and you finish your food in five minutes, you are not a chewer. You are turning your stomach to a blender. Binato. What other brand do we have? So let's learn to chew our food so that digestion in our stomach will be easier. So bitter leaf is also a cleanser. It cleanses our liver. Most of us, we don't like bitter things. Your liver says, I want bitter things. That's what your liver wants. But you are saying, I don't want it. So clean your liver with bitter leaf. Cleanses the liver, improves appetite, and strengthens immunity. Blend a few leaves with water and sieve and drink a small cup twice a week. You can do that. You can just put bitter leaf in your garden and take the raw leaf. We have bitter leaf tea. One tea bag is 2 grams. So you can decide to drop 1 tea bag in your cup and drink it before you go out. It lowers your blood sugar and it also stabilizes you. I remember somebody shared the testimony with us. The lady lives in Canada and she didn't have a child for 14 years. Though this lady brought our bitter leaf and said, just be taking the bitter leaf religiously. Now the person has a child because the bitter leaf cleanses the system. It's an regulates your hormone. So they said the lady used to, the stomach used to be warm. By the time she was taking the bitter leaf, everything normalized, the hormone system normalized, and she was able to conceive and have a child. Another lady in UK, she had stones in the kidney stones, and they wanted to operate her, and they found that her blood pressure was high. So the doctor said she should go home and come back in 30 days. So she now told a friend of mine, and a friend now said, if within these 30 days, God can do a miracle. I have bitter leaf tea, and I know bitter leaf tea can take care of those things. Drink it. And the lady drank it for 30 days. She went back to the hospital, and they couldn't find any stone in the kidney again. I never knew that bitter leaf could handle kidney stone until my friend shared that story with me. So your bitter leaf will do a lot for you. It will calm you. When I take bitter leaf in the morning, I'm always calm somehow. So your bitter leaf is everywhere. You can see that God is faithful, God is good. Almost all the things that we need for our wellness is around us, and they are not expensive. So some people think when you want to eat healthy, it must be expensive. It doesn't have to be expensive. It's not even expensive. You can try to put all the things in your garden, or you buy from a grocery around you, and you'll be fine. Then the last slide is for general immunity and longevity. If you want to live if you want to live well, you want to live healthy, you must have all the things I've mentioned around you. You must be intentional about wellness. You must be intentional about eating natural things. If you are not intentional about it, you end up eating wrong things. What is inside your fridge? Let's start from there. Well, after this class, go and open your fridge and look at what is there. Is it Pepsi? Is it Maltina? Is it Coca-Cola? Or Zobo? Tiger nuts? Is what is inside your fridge that you will take. So start from your fridge, start from your stuff, your pantry. What is your pantry? Is it spaghetti? Is it Indomie? Is it all the overprocessed food that is there? So your intentionality start from there. So I'm not encouraging us that, okay, drink green gold teas. If you don't have all those things, we have been able to package about 10 different things into tea. You can have a tea and take them. They are easily available and accessible. I met a registrar of a university, and she didn't know that I am the one that produces bitter leaf. So we're just talking about health. So she now brought out the pack of my bitter leaf and put it on her team. I said, "This, madam, see this bitter leaf. Anywhere I go, especially when I travel, it's always in my bag, because I want to eat all the jekujes when I travel. When I get back home, I'll just drop 1 bitter leaf tea and I drink it, and it will flush all the jekuje out." And she showed me, and they said, this is my favorite too. I don't joke with it. And I looked at her, I said, can I shock you, ma? He said, what? And the producer of the bitter leaf, she did it. She started screaming, said, you know, at the end of the day, she started saying, okay, don't worry, I won't be buying from you. Let me encourage the person that I'm buying from. So she buys regularly. So when the man is buying from me, I'll be laughing that this man is selling to my friend. So you can have those teas. They are available in Lagos and in Ibadan. But if you don't have access to our tea, please, all the things I've mentioned can be in your garden. I want to encourage all of us to have a garden. Garden is a way of exercising. Please, it's not about, I don't need a garden, I am rich. It's not about, I went for a meeting, I came for a meeting in Lagos about 3 weeks ago, and I told them that if you don't have a garden, you're a poor man. And the Oga Pata in that meeting was like, what do you mean? After the program, I said, Madam, you are abusing me like that, Abi. You are abusing me. Yeah. Tomorrow you must come to my house. Come and see my house and do a garden for me. And when I got to the house, the children, all of them, they wanted a garden. Yes. So garden is a fad. It's everybody's doing it now. It's not even everybody wants to eat healthy. So you must have a garden. And don't tell me that you have space. Everybody has space. So I always say, if you don't have land, you have space. We have a school in Ibadan. Half of what we planted them on the wall. On the wall. We don't have space on the ground. We don't have enough space. So we planted in containers, PET bottles, buckets. Can see, I don't know if you have access to, can you see the picture here? If you can see the picture at my back, please let me know. We just did this. You can see I live in a compound, it's a rented compound. I don't have enough space, but I also need to grow my things. This is my office. This is a display stand. When we go for exhibition, majority of our plants are planted in cups. So there are times when I want to cook, I'll just come here, cut. If I want to sell, I sell from this stand. So if all I have is this stand, on this stand, I can put about 20 different plants on the stand. So you don't need big space for you to grow some of the food that we mentioned here. You just need the will that I want to do it. Once you want to do it, can see this ewedu. This ewedu is in a bucket. So if you don't have a space, you can also plant ewedu in a bucket. You can plant in pipes. I don't know whether you can see the tank beside me. It's a pond. I have my tilapia there. So you can do a lot within your garden. Please, I encourage all of us to start a garden. Use anything. We can help you to start a garden. We help people all over Nigeria, even outside Nigeria, to start garden. That's our job. If you don't want to touch soil, we don't mind to touch soil. So you can invite us to start a garden with us, and you'll be fine. So without wasting most of our time, please, can we have questions? I hope I've been able to convince you that we can live up to 120 years. Me, I want to be 120. I want to be 120. And I want to still be strong. It's possible. Thank you. Questions? Am I the only one in the house? Nobody is talking to me.
No. Thank you. I was trying to
Thank you.
unmute
Good morning.
myself.
Good morning, ma. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well, ma.
Good morning, ma. I didn't understand that that is it cola or what do you call it that we will use for memory? The
Okay,
one that
cola.
was retentive memory.
Okay.
I didn't hear him.
Okay, go to cola. I will show the picture here. Gotukola. Go to cola. It's a crawler. Can also grow it in a bucket. Can you see my slide? This is Gotukola. Can you see?
Hello, madam. Can you see the spelling now?
Yes, I'm also showing you the picture of Gotukola. Is it showing there?
I think the person, I'm trying to unmute her, but... Okay, Madam Adetun, good morning, ma. You have a question?
No, I'm just answering that the Gotukola spelling is showing and what's it.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, ma. Okay, Madam Okoruafo.
Yes,
Please
thank you
unmute
so
yourself
much.
and go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, the facilitator. That was a very good one. Yes. Yes, everything you said is very, very right. Very good. I'm glad we are getting awareness every day. But I want to ask, please, how do we prepare tiger nut powder?
Okay.
That's number one. And then number two, this black pepper that they said they use with turmeric.
Okay.
Yes, I want to know number one, the function, and then the difference between black pepper and black sage. Thank you so much.
Okay, let me start with how do I prepare my tiger nut powder? You buy your tiger nuts. No, they always come in dried form. Don't buy the soaked one. If you are buying in Congo or kilos, always come in dry form. So you wash it well. You wash it very well, and you dry it again. It's easy for me to dry anything because I have a dehydrator, and I want to recommend dehydrator for every woman should have a dehydrator. Every woman should have a dehydrator. Dehydrator comes in different sizes. Dehydrator is like oven. Almost everybody has oven or cooker at home. I'm not recommending dehydrator. Please, the daddies in this group, all the daddies, please give mommy go to Cola gift. Sorry, give mommy dehydrator gifts in December. Please, just go online. You will see dehydrator is a small equipment that takes water from whatever you want to dry and leave the nutrient intact. So when you want to do your tiger nut powder, you wash it very well, and you now put it in your dehydrator to dry it, to remove the water content, and becomes dry again. The reason why you have to clean it, because when you buy, they are not clean. When you soak it in water, you'll be shocked that there will be a lot of, the water will turn brown. So you need to wash. You dry. When you dry, you now blend. You blend with a dry blender or grinder and becomes powder. Then you keep it. That's how to do dehydrator. That's how to do tiger nut powder. Then the black pepper and black seed. Black seed is they are different. If you go online and you Google the two, their name is similar but not the same. Black pepper is a little bigger than black seed. I think black seed is not native here. I've tried to grow black seed before, but it didn't grow. But I've tried growing black pepper, and it grew, but it died. When you add black pepper to turmeric, it will help your body to absorb the needed nutrient inside the turmeric. That's what it's like, an activator. Ginger is also an activator. It opens up the hidden nutrients in a particular turmeric. So when your body is absorbing, it's easier for your body to absorb all the nutrients, all the things that you need from turmeric when you add black pepper to it. But if you don't add black pepper to it, it will still work, but it will be more effective when you add. Most of the time when I take my turmeric, I don't have black pepper because black pepper is not very expensive, and I don't add it, and I still get results. Though it might be faster if I add black pepper to it, but they are not the same. They look the same, but they're not the same. So don't add black seed to turmeric. Instead, add black pepper to turmeric. But in case you don't have black pepper, you can still take your tiger nut and turmeric like that. I hope I've been able to answer your question, ma.
Yes, thank you very much.
Madam Olatoye, please ask your question, ma, or your contribution.
Yeah. Thank you so very
Good morning.
much, Mrs. Olatoye.
Yes, ma'am.
It's indeed an eye-opener. And for me, I have just started, to cultivate a garden,
Okay.
around me in my home. I want to know, I was able to get some soil, but I realized that the soil was very dense. It wasn't filtering water. I had to get some manure and all that. And I've started that, planting ewedu and some things. I can see some things growing, but I want to know the best soil. You talked about that one can use. I contacted some people to help with seeds and all that, but they don't consider us retirees. When they want to come and help, they charge so much that I realized I couldn't afford it. I've started planting. I can see I've started planting some things. You talked of cayenne pepper. What is it, the local name for that? So that one can know. I know I get, a lot of this. The black pepper, I was able to get some black pepper.
you know, when I traveled to see my children and all that. But I realized I'm going to be around for another 8 or 9 months. So I've started a lot of gardening. I'm doing some chicken broiler and they're doing well. I have planted a wedu, different amunututu, you know, I got from some friends' garden and all that. So I feel, you know, excited seeing all those things grow. But I want to do more. I want to do more because I have ample space. I did it in buckets and bowls and all those things that I have. And I saw this, your cups. I feel so excited. So these cups can do well. Okay.
Yes.
Because I went to look for some bowls and they say 5,000, 12,000, you know, to plant. And I won't be able to get so much of that. But seeing this bowl, plastic bowls that one can put holes underneath and it will filter out water, you know, I have started doing these things. And when I go out and try to feed my chicken and all that, I have a cage. I had to invest a lot. I have dogs too, so I had to cordon off the back, you know, with the iron burglary and all that, and I go in and all that. And so everything is thriving. I'm happy, but I want to do more. I know you are not in Lagos, but you come to Lagos, but how can you consider us that, you know, we are retirees? Let me not just talk about pension because there's nothing to write home about, but we have resources are limited and we want to do well. We want to eat well. We want to grow very old like you. So please, we need a lot. And how can we contact you? And when we get to you, you will say, we are the retirees that you spoke to the other day. How can you help us? Thank you very much.
Okay. Please, I'm so excited about what you are doing in your garden. I'm so excited. You are on the way. Yes, I'm so excited about that. You know, having a dog can be a big problem. I know for you to be able to cage your dog away from your garden, honestly, I give that to you. Yes. You can use any type of soil to raise to plant. The only soil that I'm not encourage you is clay soil, because clay soil is not porous and it will not allow your water to flow through. It will hold water for some time. When it's dry, it will over dry and can kill your plants. I know, let me just talk briefly about gutter sand. I don't know which other name to call it, but I know there's this water, this sand that we always remove from our gutter after the rain. Are we familiar with that? Gutter sand. The red.
Yes.
Gutter sand, it's everywhere. It's a fantastic soil to use to start your plants. The only limitation with gutter soil is you have to add manure after 2 weeks of planting whatever you want to plant, because it's very highly porous and your plants will easily absorb all the nutrients in the plant and your plants will grow faster. But after 2 weeks, your plants must have absorbed all the nutrients in the soil. So you need to renew the nutrients in the soil. So if all you have is water, gutter sand, please just go ahead. I know soil is an issue in Lagos. Yes, I've lived in Lagos before, and I know that we used to buy soil. So then your manure is also very important. If you're an home gardener, you must always have manure as a standby. Remember that your plants, anything that you plant is eating the nutrient they plant. I need to replenish the nutrients. Most people, they just plant and water and just leave their plant like that. No, you need to replenish the nutrients in your soil, maybe every 2 weeks. So if you have dry poultry manure or you have rabbits, there's an organic fertilizer that we're promoting, Fortune fertilizer. Fortune fertilizer is 5 grams, it's 25,000 naira, and you can use it for 2 years. For me, I think it's smart for me. I'll just drop a little in water, mix it, and spray my plants. I do that every 2 weeks. So once you have that, it's fine. So if you don't have the Fortune fertilizer, is expensive, it's 25,000. It will last you for 2 years. But if you don't have that, you have poultry, you use your poultry manure, just make sure it's dry. Once it's dry, then it will kill your plants. Then if you don't have access to that, almost all the greens that we have, they are all fertilizer. You just need to soak them in water for maybe 2 or 3 days, and the water becomes your liquid fertilizer, and use it to fertilize your whatever you want to fertilize, whatever you want to boost their growth. Just add the water. The water will be smelling within 3 days, but the nutrient that your plant needs is inside that water. So all the grains can be turned to fertilizer. All the grains, moringa, ewedu, tete, bitter leaf, they can be turned to liquid fertilizer. Just soak for 48 to 74 hours. The water becomes green. Then you use the water to on your plants. Then the prices. Really, I don't know what the prices are in Lagos. But for this group, we'll consider whatever request is coming from this group. It can be a group request through the coordinator. Will give you a very, very reasonable price. Very reasonable price. So I guarantee you that I won't charge you the way I charge other people. Then when you want to start a garden, start yourself. Don't consult. It's a garden, I beg. Don't go and bring one big consultant. I'll say bring 500,000. I know some people, we do garden for people, but because we are retirees, please start yourself. You will learn. You make mistake. You come up again. You can plant today and tomorrow all your plants are dead. Start again. Don't be discouraged. It doesn't. The fact that you have a garden doesn't mean you won't have challenges. You will have challenges. But as you are planting, you're also learning. I learn every day in my garden. I learn every day. There's this plant in my garden. We call it mugwort. Please, can you bring mugwort for me? Mugwort is my chewing gum. For some of us that have a jaw problem, chew mugwort every morning. I chew mugwort every day to exercise my gum. I didn't know that mugwort can help with my dentition. Until one day, I came to the garden. I just plucked some leaves and then put it in my mouth. And it was stretching like chewing gum. And it became my chewing gum. So anytime I go out, I talk to people about it, and people are buying it because it has become their green chewing gum. Instead of chewing the conventional chewing gum, use mugwort as your chewing gum every morning. So when you are in your garden, you are learning. So I don't expect a retiree to get a big consultant to come and start a garden. You can look at pictures. We'll send pictures to you. Look at pictures. I know that we have a lot of plants, and I always encourage people, start your garden with plants. It's more encouraging to start with plant than seeds. If you plant tomato today, tomorrow you want to see it come out, but it won't come out in 7 days. In 7 days, some of them have never planted before, you'll be discouraged. But when you start with tomato seedling, today you plant, tomorrow you just water. So it's more encouraging to start your garden with grown seedlings. Seedlings are plants. But if you don't have access to plants, start with seeds. And I want to say that seeds are not cheap. Seeds are expensive. Seeds are very expensive. So look for people that can share. We do seed sharing here too. You can buy a pack of seed for 5,000 and share with your friends so that everybody can have little and you'll be fine. Then I can say a question, how do I deal with snails and slugs? You pick them. If it's in your garden, you can pick. I remember 2 years ago when we moved to this, about 3 years ago when we moved to Ibadan, to this compound, I brought a lot of stevia. And every morning I wake up, I just find that the leaves were going away. Something was eating the leaves. And one night I thought they were the rats. Rats like stevia. Stevia is a sugar plant. Maybe some of us have heard about it. It's a sugar plant. It's 300 sweeter than refined sugar. So I just realized that all the leaves were disappearing. So one night I just came out in the middle of the night. I came out and I saw snails everywhere. All of them eating my stevia. Stevia is 1,500 naira, and they are eating it. I say, so I just carried a bucket. I picked them. If it's your garden, please pick your snails. Don't use chemical now because we are trying to go organic. Slugs, pick them. There are times I come to the garden, I see and I actually pick them and kill them. But if you don't want to do that, if you want to kill your snail, just put salt all over. They don't like salt. When they move and they lick it, to kill them. And from picking your snail, you can start a snail farm. I know some people that when they pick their snail, like all the snails we picked in this compound, they're in a box at the back. I don't know whether it's at the back. There's a box. I'm also using it to train. So you can get rid of snails by picking.
Okay, thank you, Ma. Prince Kosako, please, can you ask your question?
Good morning, Ma. Thank you so very much, Ma.
Yes.
First of all, I want to thank the facilitator, Mrs. Oluwatomi. Thank you so very much, Ma. That was a fine lecture, very impactful and very insightful too. Explanation. You mentioned that to truly make this year's golden, They must be fueled with purpose. So my question is, what role does physical activity play in aging gracefully?
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay. Physical activity like exercising your body, your muscle. Hello, sir. I said physical activity is like exercise, sir. When you exercise, you are working on your muscles. I saw a quote somewhere. It said, you can eat right and not exercise. Somebody that is exercising and not eating right might live longer than somebody that is eating right and not exercising. Because your body, we have muscles, and you need to tone and exercise your muscles. So physical exercise is very, very important. I've sat down for 2 hours now. I'm so uncomfortable. I feel like standing up. That's what I do. When I go out, I sit. Once I know that I sat down somewhere for 30 minutes, I will stand up. Because I believe that sitting down, it makes me... So when I'm up, as I'm doing exercise. So physical exercise, it's very, very, very important. Some people today, they eat right, they do everything, but they are not exercising. Their muscle is just there. Their energy level is low. So please don't do one and neglect the other. That's why I talked about exercise. Maybe you came in late. I've spoken about exercise like this. You do 30 minutes of exercise every day. 30 minutes every day. Just stroll down your area and come back. And I also recommended that if you are going somewhere, park far away from where you're going, park there and walk to where you're going. You can achieve your 30 minutes walk by doing that. Gardening is a form of physical exercise. It will help you. Lifting things is a form of... Dancing is a form of physical. If you don't know how to walk, but you know how to dance, please dance and set time for yourself. 30 minutes of dancing, you will sweat. And if you do exercise, it also helps your heart to function well. So when you are some people, when they're in danger like this and their heart has never been pumped in that way, that person can collapse and die. And that's what that frightening me a lot. If your heart has not experienced pressure of exercise before, and somebody say, hey, only, or something, and you jump up, before you know it, your heart has never done that before. That person can collapse and die. So exercising is also a way of exercising your heart. You are preparing for, in case there is danger somewhere, your heart is already used to that exercising. So physical exercise is very, very important, sir.
All right, thank you, ma. Balaji Oni. Oh, sorry, were you saying something?
I said if you can afford it, you can join a gym.
I just wanted to
have an accountability friend. Most of the time we'll start something.
You can join a gym.
Yes, or we end up getting discouraged because we don't have accountability partner. In this group, we can decide to have accountability partner so that we encourage each other.
All right, thank you. Bolaji Onita, I don't know, is it Mr. or Mrs.? I'm sorry.
Mrs.
Oh, okay. Good morning, ma. Please
Good
go
morning,
ahead.
ma. Thanks for the job well done.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
I really enjoyed the lecture.
Thank you, ma.
But I have these two questions, ma.
Okay, go ahead, ma.
One concerning bitter leaf.
Yes, ma.
Can we mix sandly with bitter leaf, or it should be taken separate?
Okay. Next question, ma. So that I can
Next
answer
one is about this miracle leaf. You didn't mention it, though, but I know of it. I've been told, or I have from so many quarters or platform, that miracle leaf in Yoruba Abamuda, that is good for many things, for healing. I want to ask what you have to tell us about it.
Okay, ma. Okay, let me start with bitter leaf and
thank you first.
Okay,
ma. Go ahead.
Thank you, mommy. Thank you for your question, ma. You said bitter leaf and basil, African basil, scent leaf. It depends on what you want to use them for. They are both strong antibiotics, antibacterial. So it depends on what you are using them for. If you just want to use them to detox your liver, bitter leaf alone is okay. Or basil alone is okay. If you have not done it before, if you have not mixed the two together before, The first time you are doing it, do it in moderation and listen to your body. Everybody's system is not the same. So I won't be able to say it's fine, it's not fine. There's nothing wrong in doing it together, but listen to your body. If you are taking an app for the first time, please listen to your body. Some people, their body will not like the combination. If your body likes it, then you can continue the next day, continue the next day. And once you're okay with it, then you can continue with it. But really, they both do the same thing. So you don't need to combine. You don't need to combine. But if there's need for you to combine, I know for people treating, trying to get rid of fibroid, saint leaf is very potent for fibroid, but the person has to take it for almost 6 months before you see significant results. So it can be taken together or separately. Just make sure you listen to your body. The abamoda, we call it miracle plant. It has a lot of, they can use, I want to also, before I go into what it can do for you, can use it to cook your efo. The same way you use gure to cook efo, you can use abamoda to cook efo. And all the things that will do, it will help you, it will digest well, it will help you to sleep well, it's anti-stress, anti-aging. So instead of chewing, you can chew it, it lowers blood pressure, it helps with your sugar level, it also helps to purify your skin. You blend it, you blend a lot, put it in water, put the bucket outside and use the water to bath. It's like a cleanser. It's like a spa, a natural spa. It will open up your arteries, it will open up your pores, then you'll be refreshed and you sleep like a baby. And if you have headache, you take it. If you have cough, you take it. If you have cold, you take it. So you can use abamoda for a lot of things. And I want us to also add it as our menu. You can use it to cook your efo, put your pepper, put your everything, and slice abamoda inside it. You will love it. Mommy, I hope I've answered your questions, man. Hello?
Okay, I believe so. All right, Miss Adetun Onokoya, please, you can unmute yourself. Madam Adetun.
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
good morning, ma'am.
God bless you. Good morning to everyone on the call. I want to sincerely appreciate our beloved lecturer and sister. She came down to earth and she has given us to us very well. God bless you richly. I just want to find out your view. I was at an inaugural, professorial inaugural in Unilag some months ago. And the person that was delivering his inaugural is in this kind of, and he was so much on this ewuro. Okay. And the advice he gave basically was that when we take the ewuro, a lot of us, we just eat it raw. And that it is wrong because of the toxicity, that is very toxic. It is very toxic, and for the ewuro and the efirin, we should be careful how we use them. I want to ask, because I am somebody, although after his inaugural, I would just plug the thing and wash and drop in my mouth. I want just a collaboration to what he said, whether that is right or not. Thank you.
What is his recommendation, ma?
His recommendation is that we should not just eat it raw. We should not just wash and drop in the mouth and eat raw. And that if we want to eat or use it, just like you said earlier on, we must mind the quantity and start very small to see how our system reacts to it, to know whether even to continue to use it or to stop it.
Okay. Thank you. I think we're on the same page with the presentation. But I just want to say that if some toxicity, a poisonous plant, they are not the same. Something might be toxic in the sense that if you overeat it, you have reaction. It's different from something being poisonous. So we are thankful to God that bitter leaf is not poisonous. A poisonous plant is a plant that can kill. A toxic plant is a plant that will give, if you take beyond what you are supposed to say, give a reaction. Doesn't mean it can kill. Well, nobody will go and take 1 kg of bitter leaf. Nobody will do that. So please, when it comes to herbs, I know a lot of people have reservations and all that, but I always tell people that almost all the drugs that we have in the market has negative effects. And everybody's keeping quiet about it. So the key to have herbal medicine is start small and listen to your body. There's not everything that God has created is beautiful and it has a plan. There's no plan that doesn't have a purpose. This stinging nettle. Stinging nettle. I don't know whether you know stinging nettle. If you mistakenly touch stinging nettle, it's as if somebody cut your skin with cutlass. So one day I was saying, God, why can you create a plant that is this wicked, like stinging nettles? When we were in Korea, my children used to call it Jojojo because we lived in a rural what do I call outside the urban city, semi-urban, semi-rural. So we have a lot of grasses and bush around us. So this stinging nettle is always everywhere. When you touch it, you see somebody cut your hit you with a cutlass. But one day I just went on and discovered that this stinging nettle has a lot of benefits. That cutting, that sharpness that you feel, it's activating your arteries, it's activating your blood flow. That's why. So please don't let us be afraid of any herbs. They were created by God, but moderation is the key. And the fact that a plant is toxic doesn't mean it's poisonous. So if the professor is saying bitter leaf is toxic, I'm sure he's saying overdose of it. In our tea, we have dried the bitter leaf and we are packaging in 2 grams. So when you are taking green gold bitter leaf tea, you are just taking 2 grams of bitter leaf per day. And that is another way of standardizing about tea, about medicine. So mommy, don't be afraid of taking your bitter leaf. You might take it twice a week, but take it. There's nothing wrong with it. Our fathers have been taking it and they didn't die. They are even more healthier than us.
Thank you so much.
All right, ma'am.
Thank
you. There's another question. How helpful is the steps counted by smartwatches in replacing working out?
I'm not used to that, please. I'm not used to, is this online, is it an app?
Yeah, I think it's all those wristwatches that,
What is the button
that
is you're
counts your steps.
working. What is the button is you're working? I'm not used to steps. I'm manual. I'm not Gen Z. I'm not Gen Z like the people on the platform.
Can I throw some light in it? 30 minutes brisk walking is just about 3,500 steps. So it's good. By the time you do 1 hour, it depends on how long your legs are. I'm not too tall. So, but when you do 6,000 to 7,000 steps, you have done 1 hour.
Okay.
And so those smartphones or those stepping apps will help you to count the number of steps. So I realized, when I traveled, I just returned a few weeks ago. I can do 1 hour, but I realized that after some time, after about 3 months, I started having issues on my legs. So I reduced to 30 minutes in a day, 30-something minutes, and I was okay. And I still do it now. I walk around my compound and all that. So it is good. It helps you to know what you are doing on the daily basis. I have a group that we try to post every day, at least to keep tab of one another, and it's good. But you still do your exercises too, do your stretching and all that. You can do it on the bed, on the floor and all that. It helps you as we are aging. We have to move all those muscles and all those legs. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you for that contribution.
You,
thank you. Yes, sir.
Okay, another question. What herbs can we take for allergies?
Can you bring Cuban oregano for me? I recommend Cuban oregano for allergies. And I will share the story of my daughter with us. My daughter has allergies. She doesn't, this running, her nose is always running. And we sleep together on the same bed, so she's always making noise in the night. I keep telling her, go and take Cuban oregano. She would rather pray. This is Cuban oregano. I hope you can see it. Bring a bigger one. So we've been on this for years. I was like, go and boil and take it for 1 week. You say, hey, I've had you. Anytime we go out for any spiritual event, she will write it on the prayer points. I want to get rid of. I don't know. Her phone is her nose is always running. When she takes something in the morning, her throat will be dry, and she'll be doing so much. She'll be making so much irritating sounds. So that day, after our morning devotion, because I've been telling her and she refused to listen to me. So I said everybody should stop praying, go downstairs, boil Cuban oregano, drink it, and come back to the prayer session. So she did it. She did it in the morning, afternoon, evening. In the night, we slept on the same bed. I didn't hear any sound. In the morning, early in the morning, when she comes for prayer, she will put toiletry in her nose because water is coming out from her nose, and she will make different sounds. In the morning, I didn't hear. So I was looking at her. So now I asked, did you take your Cuban oregano for 3 times yesterday? Said yes. Said all the symptoms. Say, mommy, I even forgot. I forgot. And that was it. Within 24 hours. She's still taking it and she's getting better every day. So for allergies, please start with Cuban oregano. This is Cuban oregano. I know some of us will have it. Just I cook with it. I cook almost everything with it, but take it as tea. Take 2 or 3 leaves, put it in water, and drink the tea. You can do that morning, afternoon, evening, and listen to your body and listen to your system. Take it regularly. It's very good. You can also Google the health benefits of Cuban oregano.
All right, thank you, Ma. Someone is asking if you are the Tomi Olatoye on Instagram, and I've checked it, and I think yes, you are.
Then we
What's
also
your
have
Instagram handle?
Is that
Can you hear me, Ma?
the Urban Agri School is more active.
Oh, okay.
Urban Agri School on Instagram. Then on YouTube, we are Food and Agri blog. Food and Agri. I can send all the links to you so that people can have access to it. Can follow us on
Okay, all right. We appreciate that.
Then if you live in Ibadan, okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, ma.
Please go ahead. Go ahead, ma.
I just want to say, if you stay in Ibadan, we have a program that's coming up at the end of the month, where it's going to be a mini exhibition where you're going to have access to almost all the herbs and spices that you can think of for your garden. You're going to have access to garden tools and also presentations on some of these things that we have shared about.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Lagos, please help us with Lagos. So
her contacts is on the. I don't know if you can see her contacts, ma. 0805 20 69 264. So you can contact her directly, or if you want us to contact her on your behalf, no problem. But so that you can have a direct access to her, I've called out the her phone number. Ma, there's another question for you,
thank you,
please.
ma.
Is apple custard fruit edible?
Yes, it's edible. It's edible.
Okay.
Apple custard
Okay.
looks like.
Where do you have it with you there so that we can see what it looks like?
Okay, no, I don't have apple custard here. No, I don't. I only have soursop.
Okay, someone is asking where you can get the seeds or the seedlings of the gotu-kola, black pepper, and black seed.
I have gotu-kola. I don't have black pepper. I don't have black seed. I've been trying to grow black seed, but it's not growing. I don't know what's wrong. Black pepper is a bit difficult, so I don't have that. I have gotu-kola seedlings. We have Esseneche. We have curry tree. We have mugwort. We have over 20 different spices. I can send the list to the group later.
All right. Thank you, ma.
Yes, ma.
Okay, the number once again is 0805 2069 264. It's on the screen. I don't know if everybody can still see the screen. It's being shared and it's on the screen right now. Okay, Madam Olatoye, when are you coming to Lagos? Many of us want to see you
When you bring
because
me,
there are like 3 or 4.
we can
When
have
are you
home
coming to
garden coming
Lagos?
for retirees in Lagos. Yes, we can have. We look for sponsor. We look for sponsors. If we have a venue, if you have a venue, I can come. If I have a venue that I don't have to pay for, then we also have retirees. Yes, I will come, and I'm sure that when I come, I will give you a lot of free things, and you also buy. I can come.
Oh, okay, that's good. Do you deliver your
Hello, may I?
teas in?
Ma?
Oh, good morning. Please go
Hello, ma.
ahead.
Thank
Good
you very
morning.
much. I have learned a lot, but I've
Thank you, ma.
been wondering, the black pepper we're talking about, is it not this our local oziza in the market? The seed,
It's black. I know.
there's a leaf in the
It's,
market. If you go to Igbo people food place, there
yes,
is
ma.
oziza. I believe that black pepper is the oziza seed, and it's available in our market.
I think what we can do is, please, we are all in this journey together. Please, can
Yeah.
some of us buy the black pepper and try to plant? I've planted this several times. It will germinate, it will grow to some extent, and it will die.
Okay, did you plant the fresh? If you plant the fresh
The dry
seed,
one, the dry one.
or even the stem that we buy at the market, it may germinate.
Yes, the stem. If you buy the stem will grow. The stem will grow.
Thank you.
I remember the last time I planted the stem, somebody brought the stem from Cameroon, and I planted. It grew to some extent, but I didn't I didn't monitor it well, so I lost it. So the stem can also be planted. Even your mint, the mint you buy from the Awusas, you can also plant the stems to raise your mint. Okay, somebody said, Alausa, where are you based in Lagos? Yes, we deliver to Lagos. I live in Ibadan and Akure, so we deliver to Lagos. Then that would be good. Alausa can be the venue. Over to Mrs. Oland. For the retiree summit, they say Alausa can be the venue. Once we have a venue,
Yes,
then
don't
there's
worry. We'll work on it.
okay, yes, ma'am.
Yes, we will
Yes,
look
because
forward to that. So please let us make it work. Thank you very much.
all right, ma'am. All right, ma'am. Okay. Where's your contact in Akure? Mr. Michael Ibidapo, please, you can call her on that number.
Okay.
0805 2069 264. Okay, ma, you wanted to say something? I don't know. Maybe you want to give your address in Akure. I don't know.
Okay, there's
Since
nobody here. When I go, there's nobody at home now. My house is at Artillery, not far from Futa. But you can get in touch with me here. We can talk on the phone. Then anytime I'm in Akure, I will let you know.
Okay. Okay, all right. Thank you so very much, ma. I don't think we have. Okay, there's another question. Okay, the person said he will call you later. All right. Okay, I think we don't have any more questions. Okay, thank you so very much, madam.
Thank you.
Okay, before we go, Madam Olatoye, you asked for the first 10 people that you give them, talking about your free things. So can I call out Madam Olatoye? Oh, I don't know
Okay.
if Did you hear me, ma'am?
Please, I can't. No, I didn't.
Okay, earlier on, you asked for the first 10 people who would drop their names in there. Okay, I've put it in the chat box, but I'll just quickly call out the names before we give our before someone appreciates your
Okay, I will. Okay,
presentation
please,
today.
I think you can send me
So we have
Okay.
what the hell? Okay, so we have Mrs. Folashade Femi Shofu, Alabi Tolulope Afolabi Adejare, sorry, Adenike Iweze, Adeniji Omotayo, Daramola Olufunke, Omotola Rotimi, Onobanjo Gbemisola, Remi Kuteyi, and Madam Adebumi Adekonye. So we'll get your numbers and we'll send them to the facilitator so she would send the thing to us and we will get in touch with you. Okay, there's one more question. How can we get the vitamin A, Gary?
I won't guarantee because the suppliers don't have enough to supply. So just few of us that are on his supply list. So we are working on getting more stems to give to farmers to plant. So for now, there's no guarantee supply for vitamin A, and I'm sorry, I can't give you for my own. First time at 2. Bring the picture, bring the vitamin for the. But we're working on it. Well, it's an improved variety of cassava. The cassava is yellow, and it has vitamin A in it. This is it. Okay. I want to show it to you. Okay, this is.
Your video is off, ma.
Okay, this is how we buy and resell, but right now we don't even have enough. So we don't talk about it, honestly. I just want us to have information about it in case some of us want to plant cassava and you have access to vitamin A cassava, please, or the stem. And we are also working on the stem. Please don't worry. Once we get enough stem, Ibadan don't have enough stem. IITA started this the vitamin A with Big Gate Foundation. Even IITA don't have enough. So getting the stem is a problem. But this Gary, it's medicine. If you have diarrhea and you take it, diarrhea will stop. If you cannot sleep, just put 2 teaspoons in water and drink it and you'll be fine. I think somebody said we can check the Ministry of Agriculture in Lagos. Please, let's check Ministry of Agriculture in Lagos and ask them
Lagos
about
State Agricultural Development Authority, Okoba. So those of us in Lagos, we can go to Okoba. So you can get the stems there. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. Mr. Ajao Benson, can you please unmute yourself? Good morning, sir. Mr. Ajao Benson. Okay. Mrs. Apeno, good morning, ma'am. Okay, Mr. Ajao Benson has. Good morning, sir.
My darling, how are you? Well done.
Yes, good morning, ma'am. Sorry, Mrs. Zapeno, I wanted you to appreciate our facilitator, but Mr. Ajao Benson has.
Allow her. Please allow her.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Okay, Mrs. Zapeno.
Okay, good morning. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody in the house, the facilitator.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
We want to actually appreciate you. Yes, we want to appreciate the HOS. we want to appreciate the state government for giving us this opportunity for training and retraining us even after retirement. We appreciate it. We thank the state government. We thank the HOS. We thank the PSO as well. And we are grateful to Mrs. Durodola for this great achievement. We appreciate the facilitator, though I joined very late because the network here was very bad, but the little I've heard, I've really gained a lot. I also have a farm, but that I'll discuss later because my products are doing well, but I'll discuss that later with the facilitator. Madam, we appreciate you. We thank you for this knowledge-based training, and we really want to hear more of you. We'll be glad if the state government can organize this physical training for us, that you have said that you'll be available to give us the training, and if you have the venue, we will really appreciate that. Thank you very much, ma. We will appreciate you, and we pray to see more of you. Thank you, Mrs. Roland. Thank you, everybody. The PSO.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Everyone. Thank you very much.
All right, ma'am. Thank you.
We
yes,
appreciate.
Thank you very much, everyone. Yes, ma'am. So, we can please all unmute ourselves like we usually do. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Mrs. Olatoye. Thank you very much.
It's a
Yes,
pleasure.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So everyone, please unmute yourself and say hello to each other as we usually do. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Roland. Thank you for the
Good
session.
afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank
Good
you very
afternoon,
much.
Good afternoon. Good
everybody.
afternoon.
Thank you, our facilitator. God bless
Good
you.
afternoon. Thank you.
Good afternoon,
God bless.
good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you, PSO. Thank you, Post-Service Department, for always
Well
bringing us
done.
together.
More of it. The Lord will be with us in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Shotton. Byddwn yn teithio I cyfnod Llandudno.
His name is Papa Olopa. Olopa. You must have it here.
Thank you, Post-Service Department. Thank you. I bless every one
You're
of
welcome,
you.
ma'am. Amen, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
October.
I even checked it on general from this morning. So now I was just coming say, even in the area, as they were doing, they gave me my second one. I'm going to watch something.
Good to see you.
It's good. I miss now I do. Second time I will be sharing something and I will not remember it. I didn't look at it. You now see that something just Sunday, but okay.
It's a Thursday. Just Google what's pretty.
I'll bring Lagos on that day.
Yeah,
come on.
she's well.
You know, you governments advertise now and everything will come and support.
Yeah, very lovely.
Okay, everyone. Thank you once again for your participation today. So in the next 2 weeks, by God's grace, we'll have another interesting topic to present. So on behalf of the head of service and the permanent secretary for service, public service office, sorry, the webinar has come to a close. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bless
ma'am.
you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Ẹ ṣé o.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.